Hi guys, welcome to the first video of Stelt Technologies. Stelt Technologies runs and organizes software and electronics workshops, but Stelt Technologies also has special projects such as this one. This is a car which was used, a model car in the 50s and the 60s in Germany to teach students from driving schools how a car actually works. So you see a stick system and the wheels are turning, and you see there also the motor parts. So the owner of this car came to me to ask me to repair the electric parts of this. So the lights were not working, actually nothing was working. So I did some research and I found that there were some loose cables, such as here at the backlights. There was a loose cable of the horn, which is now working, as you can hear. And there were some lights which were burned through. But there was also one other big part, because the main power supply, which normally comes with this, was missing. So I went to search on the internet to find a replacement, and I found actually another YouTube video from a similar car, and they used this power supply. It's called Condor CP1573, and I think it is made by SL Electrics or Electronics in California. So this power supply is 6 volts and 10 ampere, so that is necessary to run this car. You would probably think, why 10 ampere, because that's quite a lot. Well, if you look here, there are two main beams, lights here, and they are each 15 watt. So at 6 volts means that both lights, or each light, pulls 2.5 ampere, so that's 5 ampere together. So that's already quite a lot. And then you have, of course, the other electric parts, like the motor, which is electric motor, which is running the wheels, and the other lights. That's another 3 or 4 ampere. So then you come to 9 ampere, so you have 1 ampere as extra. So yeah, how does this actually work? So if you see here, this is for the horn. And then here, this is like for the turn light, so you can switch to the left or to the right, or right or left. And if you then look at the back, you see that the lights turn there. Right light, turning light, left turning right. And if you push this button here and then turn the switch, same switch, then both lights go on, and they go on both on each side, so left or right, they both go on. And then you have here the pedals of the car, and the middle pedal is the brake, so if you push that, then the brake lights go on. Initially I didn't really know what this switch was for, but I figured out now that is for the main beam, as you can see here, and the lower beam. So there's the main light and the big light. And then you also have here a switch. This one has 3 positions. So you have this one, which is off, so all the lights are off, as you can see. And if you pull the switch to the first position, then the small lights go on, as you can see, and that's where the lights which were burned through, so here and there. If you pull the switch another further, then the big lights go on. So there's 3 positions. And of course, with the same switch, also the back lights go off and on. See that? And there's also here a light for the license plate. And so the power supply, I had to do recabling also a bit. So this was also original power supply, so I got here a new special plug which can handle high voltage, high currents, and that one goes directly to the power supply. I initially had this cable 3 meters long, because I thought it was kind of handy to have a bit longer cable. But then I noticed that with the big current, there's too much voltage drop. So about 0.6 volts, so 10%. So I reduced the cable from 3 to about 1 meter. So then the motor runs a bit quicker and the lights burn a bit brighter. So that has a bit better positive effect on the system. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.